price is $330.
I like the nice high ceilings.
Let's look at the
I like
dining
it.
room. You've got a formal dining.
Okay.
Some nice crown molding.
I mean, I like it. I want to entertain, so I think this would be a good space.
Do you think with a $330,000 house, we'd have a bigger living room? This is kind of small.
It's real cozy.
I do like the built-ins, and I do like the fireplace. I've never had one of those before, so that would be good. And I do like that you can see the kitchen from here.
So there's not a dedicated office, but there is this office nook right off the back door.
Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to, because at my rental house, I have my own little room in my office, and it can be kind of tucked away, close the doors.
They see a guest room and attached bath, then head down the hall to the master suite.
I like the space,
It's
the
big.
size. Yeah.
So here is the master bath.
This is awesome. This is a
That's pretty.
huge upgrade from what we currently have.
Up that steep staircase, they see a full bath and 2 bedrooms for the kids.
What's your overall impression?
I love the way the outside looks, and I love that it has a side garage.
I do like the location. It's close to work.
Yeah.
The screen-in porch, that's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting that. I do not like the backyard. I'd like a flatter backyard just to play with the kids.
I hate those stairs, and I really did want the white cabinets.
And the price at $330, I'm not liking that either. So if we could maybe look at some more houses, that'd be great.
Sure. The list price is $220.
The first thing I see is stairs,
Yeah.
and I don't even like stairs in the first place.
They're pretty stairs, though.
It's kind of closed off too.
Over here to the right, I think this would be a really nice office space.
This is a nice size.
Let's move on to the formal dining. It's kind of a mirror image of the office. So off the formal dining, we have a big open kitchen.
I like it.
It's got your white cabinet.
Yeah. I definitely feel like we'd have to add a backsplash here so you can kind of see those grease stains there.
I'm gonna show y'all this great family room.
Okay.
Isn't this a good space?
I think you'd have to put some recessed lighting in here, maybe take away the ceiling fan.
They take a peek at a guest bed and bath before heading upstairs.
Can you imagine bringing down laundry?
They see 2 kids' rooms and then the master.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty
this
good
is a nice,
size.
Lots of
big
space.
Space.
Oh, double sinks, honey.
Yeah, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Nice countertops. This door.
Water closet, maybe?
Got the shower.
I like the backyard, even though you think it's a safety concern. I like the colonial style. I definitely like the price. I don't like the commute back and forth to work.
It has a lot of those bonus features like an office and even a kid's room. But what I'm concerned about mostly is the backyard with younger children. It's not very safe. The fact that it even has stairs and the front-facing garage. I would like to look at a house that there's not something major going on with it.
Well, the price is listed at $364,500. All right, here we are.
Man, this is kind of overwhelming.
I feel like it's really formal.
Let me show y'all this office.
No, I do like having an office. We like something that's just kind of separated from the whole house. So.
Yeah, it's an adequate space for an office. Feels a little small for a dining room to me, too.
They do have a big table in here. Nice big kitchen.
Love the white cabinets.
I know.
Yes.
Mostly stainless appliances.
Yeah.
I think this would be great for family, how it opens into the living space. You're in the kitchen, you can keep an eye on the kids.
I really like the way it flows.
They head upstairs
Oh my gosh.
and see 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths.
Here is the master ensuite.
What?
Whoa.
This goes on for
huge.
days.
That's
This
surprising.
is huge.
Yeah.
We like the space. Let's
Yes,
check out
I
the
do.
master bath.
Yep. Double sink.
Yeah,
you
like that, honey?
Love that.
At your own space. A walk-in shower.
I'm not a fan of just how the house looks on the outside. When you get on the inside, there's all those columns. I feel like it's very formal. But what I did like is when you get in the kitchen, it kind of tones down a little bit, and that's more of our style.
Yeah, and I like the pool and the acreage.
And the side garage, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the distance from work.
I don't like to be going up and down stairs all day.
It's way over budget.
Yeah.
They've seen some great options, but in the end, this battle may be won on price, location, and yard.
There we go. Oh, yeah. We closed about 3 weeks ago and we moved in about a week ago. So we're pretty much moved in, but we've still got a few things to do. List price was $330,000, and we ended up buying it for $322,000 after negotiation. Okay.
You like
It's Annie's couch.
We painted the whole house and all the cabinets and the built-ins in the back.
I think that was a wise choice to go ahead and do the painting, do the carpet, do the things that needed to be done before we got in here, because once you're in, you know, it's a lot harder to move stuff out and rearrange. It's an easy decision.
Be careful, Daddy.
I'll be careful. Location was a really big deal for us, being close to my work.
Yeah, and two, just the whole move-in ready aspect. I mean, we did things to update the house, but there's no major projects that we have to do, and so that really appealed to me.
Can you kick it?
good girl.
I definitely didn't get a flat backyard, but you know, we do have a pretty nice side yard, and you know, I figure as our children get older, it's not too far of a drive to go to one of the athletic fields in town.
The office is not in like a closed off room. It's kind of out in the open, but it's been fine so far.
So this house really is a great compromise.
Okay. The entryway, it's just, you kind of just walk in and your whole house is here.
Obviously, you see you've got just tons of space for entertainment.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, I
Isn't
do
that awesome?
love the cooktop.
Yes.
Now that is exactly what I've wanted. I like the
Yeah.
blue.
I don't know if I like the blue.
Full character.
It
Yeah.
pops from all the white in here.
All right, let's go check out this beautiful back porch.
Okay.
Nice 2-car garage.
There's like no yard space here. And you know, I want acreage.
Let's check out the guest room.
I
Here.
like the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a little small.
It is a little smaller. It doesn't have the vaulted ceiling.
So next we'll finish with the primary. It feels nice, lots of natural light. The trade ceilings is a nice upgrade and feature.
I think that's beautiful.
Come check out the bathroom. Really nice, spacious. You've got full tile with a bench,
Which is beautiful.
really nice. Double vanity.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can actually both be in here at the same time and not be in each other's way. Overall, I like it. I am still a little concerned that there's not a fourth bedroom upstairs.
Same. I like that it's like a blank canvas inside, so I could see making it something I'm a little more fond of style-wise. For the price, you've got the HOAs monthly. That's just a lot of money. I just don't know if I want to pay that.
Wait until you see inside. You'll be pleasantly surprised. We'll start
Oh.
off with this wonderful
Wow.
kitchen.
I don't like the space of this kitchen. This is a really
Yeah,
small kitchen.
Very
and
small. At least
Yeah.
it has new appliances. That is nice.
That is a plus, yeah.
Actually, let's just talk about the dining room.
I like that light.
Wow.
Isn't this wonderful? What's great is we came in the back door, but you'll see this nice landing, a nice front entryway.
I like the wood.
You feel in the mid-century modern style in
yeah,
here.
I do.
But check out this
yeah.
open, spacious living room.
I like this a lot.
High ceilings.
Yeah.
Fireplace is sweet.
So let's step into the main
Okay.
bedroom here.
Kind of
All right.
like the color on the wall over here.
I
Yeah.
don't like the color on the wall. And the ceiling feels really low.
Check out the
Okay.
bathroom.
Oh.
It is a
wow.
large double
This
vanity.
is super cute.
And then you've got your 2 guest rooms. Wide open,
Okay.
Okay.
a little wet bar kitchenette area. This could be your room to record, possibly.
Or this could be a guest room.
That is true. You could have some privacy. I like it. It's my style.
It has the space that I'm looking for. But for me, this house looks a little cold, looks a little dated.
It does need some work in a few areas. I like the price. We would have a little bit more wiggle room if we did want to take on any of those projects.
I am in love with the yard space.
I just don't know if I want to maintain that much. It's a little bigger in person seeing that much land than, you know, what I had in my head, I guess. Looks a lot like my
It's-
parents' house. Great parents, great house. I just lived in it long enough. I don't want to live in it now.
The first bedroom and bath. This might be a great audio studio office.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Well, so we'll go out next and check out
Oh, wow.
this beautiful room.
This is old school.
All new appliances,
Huh.
all new countertops.
I like the counters.
Well, let's go into the primary. Really large,
Very.
large closet.
I don't love the texture on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I had that growing up.
Check out the primary bathroom.
It's a narrow doorway.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, it is very. Well, it looks very 90s.
My thought is this room might be the perfect office, being so close to the main. This last room is gonna be quite exciting because it's huge. It's a massive room.
I vote this being converted into like a second, like a den.
Yeah, that would work as another den and hangout space
Yeah.
as well.
You definitely showed me something that I wanted to see, matches my style.
I'm not digging all the, room here. It's a little segmented, and it is very traditional feeling. It is already priced higher than I wanted to spend. It needs a lot of work too.
It does. We can definitely put some projects into it though and make it our own.
I think we've got a lot to consider. I got the kitchen that I really was dying to have. She got some of the old Southern charm that she was wanting, and it's still enough of a blank slate so I can have some of my mid-century in here and it'll fit.
Love seat. Do you either want to put it over here where it's facing the kitchen, or do you want to put it where its back is to the kitchen? I would never in a million years think I would have a bright red house because I am such a subtle person. But here we are.
But I liked
bright red
it.
house.
I did like the red.
You don't have a backyard to maintain,
Okay, fair.
or at least
Give
a
you
large
that.
one.
You got brand new.
I got brand new. Ultimately, we got what we wanted.
We ended up going a little above the list price to $512. There was a little bit of haggling back and forth between us and, the builder.
The perks of being tall, I can reach the top. I don't have the butler's pantry that I would have liked to have had, but we do have a china cabinet that we're going to use.
Right now, I'm thinking that front bedroom is gonna be the studio space.
That's the best room other than
We could
the-
we could share it.
we
just saying.
don't know where the studio is going.
I like the tall ceilings and the crown molding.
Good detail. I like that there's like a family area where we could all eat.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, and it still kind of outlooks on that porch.
I like that it's open in here. Even though it's hot here, I still like the ambiance of a fire.
I like that it has a bar over there. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Not so fast, James. You didn't see the kitchen yet.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, James.
James, I know you like to cook.
I do like to cook, and I see an area where Cynthia would like to be, which is over here on the peninsula.
Yes, this is where I'll be.
It's a nice stairs.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at this style.
All right, take your time coming up. You got the primary bedroom.
I do like how big this room is. You can see the pond from here. I don't know about this color.
Yeah.
Bright blue.
That's okay. I like this space. You like baths. I like showers. So
Yeah.
we can get out of each other's way.
I like this room a lot. I love how bright it is. This could really work for the boys. They told us they want to share a room.
And they have a cool setting. They can like look into
Yeah.
the foliage. It'd be cool.
Oh, nice. It's big.
I do like that there's a lot of spaces in this house that our family can enjoy.
Even though it's not like a modern, completely open floor plan, it is somewhat open.
I like the patios setting as well as the outdoors. It is closer to the beach, which I know would make Cynthia happy.
This one has an actual space with a bathroom that's in the same space where you could be separate, so.
Yeah, it's over what I really want to spend, and we're on a timeline, so we got to get moving.
Ooh. I like the kitchen. It looks like, that they did some updates recently. It's definitely my style.
Would like a little more space so that I can prep and
Countertop.
not have people be in my way.
I love this. I would want to put a couch, like a seating area. There's like a whole extra room.
It's a whole nother room.
This is cool.
This is the primary bedroom.
I love this color. Being able to like see out the front.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's
somebody coming over to your house and you don't want to see them?
Neighborhood watch right here.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, I don't know if I like this door.
That's the easy fix.
I like that it's separate. It looks modern. Ooh.
Going on.
This is my room. It's kind of like matches the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
This is nice.
Good for the boys.
I like the tile.
They won't be so jealous of y'all's bathroom because it has tile as well.
They don't pay any bills.
This is awesome space.
Good space for bedroom, for sure. This would be perfect as a guest room.
This can be a formal eat-in dining room area.
I love the big window. You know, like this house surprised me. I like all the modern updates that they did, but it still needs a lot of updating, like the popcorn ceilings.
The popcorn, at this price, it's something I could work with.
It's a little further from the beach than I'd like. I love the house. I like the stairway, the dark and the lights, very modern.
To the left here, we have a flex space that can be used for James's office.
I like that. Or we could even put guests down here, maybe.
Formal dining room area.
I like the color. I like the molding around the ceiling.
It's kind of
More upgraded.
yeah.
It is, yeah. I'm already seeing something I like here in the kitchen. The color of the cabinets, you know, the modern fixtures, the countertop.
These stairs need some work too.
I know you like to grill. You see any spaces over here?
Yeah, I think I'd have to build a space out, but this looks like it could work if we, leveled it out.
This backyard is really big. How nice it's carpeted.
Yep, you walk down this way and you go straight to the primary bedroom here in the back.
It's a little small.
Yeah, the sink is more modern, but this tile is kind of outdated. So there's 2 bathrooms up here.
Yes, a guest would have to share that bathroom as well.
Okay.
Unless they
okay.
come in y'all bathroom.
No. This room is pretty big. You could fit 2 twin beds in here. This is definitely a smaller room.
It might work for a guest room.
Yeah.
So this is what I think you guys would like for family.
Like a family cave.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys have seen the house. What do you think about the overall home?
It needs some work, but it has potential.
We could put a pool in the backyard.
Yes.
But it doesn't have that open floor plan that I was looking for. I could think about it, an option.
Yeah, you could think about it, but I don't think you're gonna be happy for long because you want it ready right now.
That's true.
Bunk beds here, maybe like a TV game system over there.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
It was a huge deal to get in this house before school started, so our boys were on time.
Isaac and Isaiah are back in Washington with their cousins.
We just got the keys to the house, and we're gonna move in within a few weeks.
Hey,
again. You too.
Great seeing you.
we chose this house because it's closest to James' family, and it also had that open concept and modern style. We are thinking about putting a dining table, like a long one right here, just so our, when my family comes over, there's enough seating space. One of my favorite things about this house is actually this room because of all the light that comes in from this window. So I definitely want to get some like swivel chairs so I could just hang out there and enjoy the sun.
Relax, yes.
The house was listed at $450,000, and after a bidding war, we purchased it for $460,000.
This house is a little further from the beach than I had hoped, but it is closer to family, which is the main reason why we moved.